Hey gamers! Today we're going to be playing some Undertale Last Corridor, this time with someone a bit different. Would you introduce yourself?
My name is Comedy Central, but I usually go by Mixtape.
Alright. So, Comedy, are you ready to beat this stuff? So we just need to hit them at the same time?
Yeah. Dust Sands is kind of a joke right now because normal Sands is like 90% stronger than he is.
Yeah,
Which is why
because...
I'm excited for Hyper Dust. Yeah, see, like that, if you get his max HP down, if you attack at the same time, it just insta kills him.
Yeah, I'm not quite the same thing.
Well, in their phase 2, I don't think they do.
In the Phase 2 they don't, but Dust doesn't have that in their Phase 2 either.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, like, in Story Shift's phase 2, when you hit them, they don't teleport away, which doesn't like. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, so you know when you hit Dust, and it
Mm-hmm.
like shows that his HP goes down, it goes right back up and he teleports away. Story Shift doesn't do that. Once Story Shift is hit, they're hit.
Yeah, and I'm just saying that it would make more sense just to code it the same way that Story Shift is.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I see that Revenge's bomb doesn't work.
I'm dead.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Probably getting PC in about a month or two. So I'm really excited about.
Alright. Let's finish off this last guy.
I also bought Blueberry today, so I'm gonna see how okay he is.
Okay, can this guy just... There we go.
So I guess.
Alright. So the big problem with Blueberry is that they kind of just die really quick. By the way, do you still have the bug where your shield's invulnerable? You do. That's annoying. So I can't even get you out of there. I actually have to stall the whole time you're in there.
No, they.
That's the one hitbox that didn't get fixed.
Man, his shield's spammable. Because by the time it despawns, you already have.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Blueberry isn't too good.
Nope.
It's more usable than Little Tail Sands, but.
You have to basically count on your enemies just letting you win. Considering most of their damage is blue damage, and then the rest just comes from very specific parts of the map.
Yeah, I'm already dead. That's a disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends on what, like, user. Because I've seen so many people win every time using Disbelief.
I've never seen that. I have 100% win rate against Disbelief.
Yeah, it's really rare to see those kinds of people, but, like, WD Eggs Benedict, you know, he's really good at Disbelief.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice player. Played against him before.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I played with them at one point. I think they were asking if I was from Discord or something. I remember. Oh yeah. Wait.
With Determination and Gold Pan.
I mean, you can in theory win with Little Tail versus Determination anything. Except even someone running Golden Pan, Little Tail can beat it. The real test is if the issue is that that's just someone who's AFK.
Yeah.
So the skill element still does matter. Anecdotal can only go so far.
Yeah. What really makes me angry is when I'll be up here just doing all the work and everyone's back moving around. And I'm just like, that's the equivalent of an AFK person. Like,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
see back and I'll just be like, alright, I'm not doing any of the work until you get up here.
that's one reason why I've made the suggestion in the past to make it so people cannot actually gain a win unless they've attacked Sans at least once.
I really like that idea. Because AFK people annoy the fire out of me.
Alright,
It's like,
oh boy, he's running determination.
dang,
Yeah, that does a ton of damage now.
no kidding.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna win. Killer's pretty attrition based, and you're running gold.
Well, I mean, you haven't used homicide yet, you know.
Yeah, but you're just not gonna let me drop you to that health.
Yeah, no. Uh-oh.
See?
Getting really close to Killer is just scary because you don't know what happens. He just has such a diverse array of attacks. He just
Mm-hmm.
never like that.
Oh, they just disconnected and they realized they were in homicide range. One thing that really annoys me, and it's probably Roblox end, what you see is not what other players see.
Yeah. Well, I've already lost half my health, so
Oh, I thought I didn't think that you had determination for some reason. Shoot, now I have to draw it, because there's no way I can kill you unless you let me.
dude, that does so much damage. I like that a lot.
Oh yeah,
Killer's just
Killer's a defensive character. The way that you beat Killer is that you don't actually try to win.
yeah. What I really like. Oh, nice. That just did no damage to it, for example.
You can, but here's the issue of winning with Aftertail. The force just randomly doesn't work. It's like every time you use force, you roll a dice for what force does.
Yeah.
Meaning you can get lucky and win with Aftertail, but you could also get really unlucky and not win with Aftertail. Every single hit's not only based on your luck, but you have to aim it properly and you have to hope the enemy doesn't dodge it. So all those little factors put together are a real annoyance.
Okay, that didn't hit. I'm already at like 20 stamina. That's unfortunate. Oh, he just missed.
Thankfully, horror can just kind of choose to not lose. That missed you?
Yeah, I think that missed.
Nonsense.
Oh boy.
Oh, I thought I hit you there. No, that was just your self-damage.
Yeah. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, I really don't like how a lot of these moves are just kind of really defensive on characters. Like that spinning axe. That's not used to chase people down unless they're not attacking you at all.
I usually use that to just like cancel most of the people at the back that aren't doing anything at the
Yeah,
very start of the game.
I'm missing a surprising amount of point-blank attacks.
Yeah, I really don't understand how Master fixed the hitboxes. I mean, they're better, but they're not that better. Where'd you go?
Yeah, I think I'll just settle for a draw here.
Well, have you used your determination yet?
Nope. I still have over 100 health.
I'm just gonna.
Whoops, I forgot to look behind me.
If I play my cards right, I can win really quickly. That'll land some
Yeah,
stupid hits.
assuming I make a really terrible mistake. Whoa. You trying to kill me over here?
Dang, that's nice. Guess does get a little better.
I just can't really get behind the gold pan because characters that can one-shot you basically just devastate the gold pan.
I guess.
I personally think it's just better to be able to avoid being one-shotted.
It's terrifying because I don't know. Yeah, those slashes are devastating, and I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Ugh. That takes a lot of health. Okay, that was nonsense. Gosh, that's devastating.
Mm-hmm.
At least killers like.
To win against horror this time. What do I have for teammates? I have stick, and I have a toy knife.
Okay, well, I guess that hit me, but your hits did not.
Okay, Underfell Frisk, go get him.
Nice.
Okay, don't worry, he's nearly dead. Just a couple more hits on a horror tail.
Gone. Gone.
Well, you know, the Underfell Frisk lives for surprisingly long.
Yeah. Anytime I see a Underfell Frisk, it's either someone trying to do like a challenge run of some sort, or it's just someone who thinks Underfell is
Unfortunately, Underfell can't beat characters of health, so even in a challenge run, they're kind of just terrible. Oh, that's right. You can hit me where I'm not, but I have to hit you where you are.
That's the magic of horror.
Fine, I'll do that.
This is good. If you can land a really nice hit with Spike Wave, it's game set.
Oh yeah? That's just a kill right off the bat.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I don't have enough stamina. I'm gonna have to, like, go into my other mode. Yeah, this... Alright.
Isn't it neat that you just have the damage sound play over and over and over?
It's very annoying. It sure does help my gameplay. Makes it so much easier. Yeah, for horror...
I
Oh,
already have a fair amount of wins accumulated.
yeah. So, about 2 hours ago, I got a really nice run on Dust. I was at about 70 or something HP, and I got Dust to like I can't remember, but he was around half. So I'm just walking, and then everything lags, and then 97 blasters just surround me, and it's just impossible to dodge.
Oh, you're talking about single player.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah, single player is nonsense. I've tried and tried.
I'm too busy talking. I need to focus. Dang. Ouch. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. Well, the whole idea around servants in the first place was about someone going into a battle that he knows he can't win.
I mean, he certainly can win. It's just eventually they'll lose.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
The issue with that is that doesn't translate well into PvP.
Yeah. What really annoys you is when the attacks don't have names and you're trying to memorize where they all are, or they'll end up using Force when you're trying to use KO stars.
That's one thing I hate about characters that have form changes when they just move their abilities around.
Okay, so he's dead. He's probably dead. Yep. Alright.
Whoa, where did all my health go?
I'm so low. I'm pretty much done. Yeah, I'm done for. I can't use any attacks. Oh, nice. Gotta love it. Oh,
There we go.
don't understand
Mhm.
why people keep using him when they could be using Sans. You know, I've seen so many people use Swap Pyrus because they're just like, well, he has Sparing Bones. Okay. And Sans has Final Attack.
Oh yeah, Sans is just better. But it is possible to beat people with good old swap papyrus. It's just much harder than it should be.
Beating people with Swap Pyrus is like trying to beat a probably not a killer, like a story shift Harlow or something with an Undertale Frisk. Because it's possible, but it's certainly not easy. Gosh, that does so much damage. Getting some good hits in.
Yep.
Ouch. Oh god. This is not looking too good.
Well, there goes my one new move for the rest of the match. Isn't that just swell?
Lovely. Well, in Papyrus situation, where inverted fate Papyrus is stronger than science.
Well, another thing is that we haven't actually really seen Inverted Fate Papyrus fight the human all that much. I think they had like a tutorial thingy.
Yeah.
They have a really neat mechanic where, of course, they're fighting with the human against other foes.
Mm-hmm.
Could we get Inverted Fate Papyrus as a soul replacement? Like you just get random concoctions made by Inverted Fate Papyrus?
Mm-hmm. That'd be neat. Another thing I'm kind of confused about is how they're gonna implement phase free disbelief with spawning Sans and Undyne and all that. My speculation speculation is that it would work similar to the way Six Bones spawns every man.
I was thinking of random bots, that thing, except they would just kind of spawn and launch some attacks.
Yeah,
You know, one thing they could do to make disbelief actually be able to use all four phases in one round is to just kind of make it a survival fight. Maybe you could speed it
like
up. Mhm.
yeah, because I'm just imagining everyone with phase four disbelief in every single round taking like hours, something like that. Not hours, but a really long time.
Let's see. You could make if you were to do the survival angle, every round would be 180 seconds. So each phase would get what 45 seconds, and then maybe you could accelerate it if you hit them enough times or something.
Yeah,
Got a
so what's
lot of stars going around here.
mm, another thing I'm really excited to see added is story swap Azrael.
Story swap. That's gonna be neat. Now,
Yeah,
did they specify if they're adding story swap color or just regular story swap?
they just said story swap. They didn't specify much.
Okay, so let's see. I'm not sure if there's too much canon information on regular story swap.
They
I
talked about
guess.
the
Hmm.
story shift Kara, but everything's better and he's much stronger. And I'm pretty sure in story swap color he absorbs the soul, so maybe there might be some.
Yeah, it goes the story swap color angle. Sixth soul Azrael will be a foe.
I am just getting annihilated. Oh,
Yeah, it's the big downside about Outer Tail.
people can try and beat a boss, but that boss
Mhm.
is like a juggernaut sort of thing, where a ton of HP, a lot of dodges.
What if I told you that the developers already have that?
How so?
Are you familiar with the game called UUF, I believe?
Uh, oh yeah.
Yeah, that game. It basically is that. Like they technically have already had experience with that type of stuff before they put single player in Undertale Last Corridor.
So what's your opinion on death animations? So because I see a lot of people suggesting them.
I mean, I have no objections as long as they don't extend the round time at all.
Dang, those hitboxes, awesome.
It looks like you get hit whenever you're hit on my screen, regardless of if that matches your screen.
Yeah.
So that gives me a. Oh, I thought I hit you there. That's disappointing.
Ow.
Oh, you can't aim your bones too much anymore. That's disappointing. That just means that Killer is gonna have more problems.
I'm just trying to. Yep, it's over. I'm in homicide range, and now I'm dead. I'm pretty sure they're
Hmm.
in your eyes. What do you think? Um, other than the new maps and Six Bones rework, what do you think the next big update should include in your eyes?
Next big update should include making weak characters actually useful, in my opinion, any character that's D or F tier severely needs a buff. And even characters like Story Shift, they could really use a buff, considering their new move doesn't do much for them. And even without the new move, they weren't very good. Like I know people have told me that Story Shift was good at this point and that point. I've been playing since before Story Shift was even in the game. They never were good. People just said they were. Dusttail, on the other hand, yeah, Dusttail was absolutely insane.
Yeah. Before the new forest rework, I would probably get up to 70 wins daily using just Dust. His KR would just annihilate literally everybody.
The funny thing is that okay, Dust back when before Story Shift was a thing, people would try to convince me that Dust was bad and Story Shift was good. Then people finally realized no, it's the other way around, and then it gets a rework, and then people are saying that Story Shift's good again, TS is overpowered, and Dust is finally nerfed. And then I again prove them wrong, and then finally we get into this update, and yeah, we're just kind of back to nonsense.
Yeah.
I feel like
Finally, we hit him there, and
I spend most of my time in these updates trying to convince people that things aren't overpowered.
yeah, each update I probably see around 11 people just complaining constantly to nerf something,
Yeah,
buff something, buff something, buff something, change this, change that.
there are certainly changes that need to be made, but they're usually things that I see no one talk about.
Yeah. I remember way back when TS was really useful. When he had the instead of his special attack he has now, he would fire color jumps instead.
Oh yeah, back when Underswap Papyrus was stronger than him, I remember.
Yep.
I remember finding it really funny when no one agreed that Underswap Papyrus was better, and then TS proceeded to get a rework shortly after. The reason I would say that is because regular Swap Papyrus would get a Gaster Blaster. TS didn't.
Well, TS doesn't use blaster. He only uses
Yeah,
gas.
but that doesn't change the fact that the Blaster, in my opinion, was significantly better than an RNG based attack that could completely just go orange every single time.
Yeah. That's why I'm really hoping that the devs look at seconds gesture, where if you stay still, um, yeah, that's why I'm saying that's why a lot. Either way,
I'm telling you, if Disbelief had 3,000 health, I could probably still 1v1 them as Outer Tail.
and win. Yeah, it's funny how for disbelief wearing Dan's hoodie a different way can make you 10 times stronger or 10 times weaker. That's literally all it is. Oh, um, as I was told, I seen people called me a hacker for disabling the jump.
Mhm.
It's like, they can't do that. That's impossible. Hackers can do that. You're a hacker.
I can't convince anyone I'm a hacker. I'll try to convince people. It's like, hey guys, You're playing TS and you're not even hitting me with any of your attacks. Clearly, I must be cheating. And then they tried to convince me that the glitch where if you don't move at all, you don't take damage was still in the game. So that just kind of completely fell flat. About getting some kind of buff if your teammates just aren't doing anything. Let's say they both die within the first 30 seconds without landing a single hit. What do you think about getting that one person who is attacking a small speed or damage buff?
Um,
Right? In my opinion, this is supposed to be a team game. So you're at a
now that
huge disadvantage if you don't have a team.
now that I think about that, that would be a really cool justice implementation. Like if your team members die, you get like a damage buff or something, or a speed boost instead of an extra life, which is probably the most annoying mechanic ever. Ouch. Okay, you certainly hit me there. I was
Yep,
expecting you to.
one more. There you go.
Nice. And I'm back. Ow. Those slashes are so cool. I like that one. There was like oh. Okay, nice. Killer just had an aneurysm. Okay. Another
No.
thing that was really annoying is the only like single axe throw. That could like hit nothing. Uh-oh. My dog's growling at me and I don't know why.
Go ahead, stick user. Stick it to him.
I was really hoping he just would immediately die.
Whoa. Alright, alright.
The glass. I so badly have to use stamina. I use it so fast. Would you stop growling at me? I'm doing nothing. My dog won't leave me alone. Hold on.
Alright.
Nice. Ooh, that was really close. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to.
Alright.
Okay, that's better. Uh-oh. Love it. Oh, and you haven't used your extra life yet, so
Nope.
I did. I'm just hoping to get through your extra life. Love it.
You did it.
Now I'm just gonna accept my death because there's no way I can win.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm actually currently bugged. I can jump in your thing.
Oh,
Neat. Because I don't really feel afraid when the darkness comes unless I'm
yeah.
actually near death.
Because I can always tell where Thor is because of his health bar. It's just like he's just really fast, and he's always really fast. So trying to land gets on
This person's really slow. There you go.
Uh-oh. What I don't understand is that Horror has 100 health, and if you kill him with
Killer?
a stick, like, he immediately dies instead of just taking 10 damage.
I guess you caught him off guard if you hit him.
Maybe. Ow. I'm doing really bad today. Okay,
Oh no, we were teaming. You figured out that we're teaming.
I just ran right into those. My bad.
Could you imagine if Killer went full speed while their void was up?
Yeah, that would not be fun.
That would be terrifying.
Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, I'm 2 minutes is pretty much over. Because you still haven't used any fighting.
That's neat. So, fun fact, if Killer uses Homicide while you're still in the lobby, Killer for a moment will actually be in the lobby with you.
Okay.
Alright, gamers, let's kill this Horror Tail. So, step one to killing Horror Tail, you gotta just walk at them in a straight line, hit spacebar a few times, and left click occasionally. Once you do that, Horror Tail should be at roughly half health. Then what I want you to do is I want you to walk up in a straight line again. Don't use any special moves. It's actually going to catch the horror off guard. They're going to be expecting you to do something different. Once they use their rage, however, you got to get sneaky. You see that? You have to let them hit you. That way they drop their guard. And now just walk at them again in a straight line. They aren't going to actually use their little line of spikes because they don't actually think you're going to be dumb enough to walk in a straight line. Alright, now, if in the event that you die, don't worry, that's actually perfectly natural. Everyone dies occasionally. And the best solution is to keep walking at horror in a straight line. And after all, it's okay to die the first time because who doesn't have determination? Oh nice, I'm jumping. Let's just wrap this one up. Let's see, because I've played with Car Pound, Noise Spoon, Eggs, Plum, you, I might have played with Daniel before. Can't remember if I played with Daniel.
I just rushed. That's a horrible idea. No.
I've played with Caterpillar King. Um, who else? Who else? Is that it? Are those all the people? I feel like I'm forgetting someone.
Have you played with,
Second,
W-
second.
yeah. Have you played with WD Kelcha?
What's their
Because he,
name? What's their name in game?
um, I forgot. But,
I'll
he
check
was
after this round. I might have played with them.
I'm gonna see if this is still usable. Yep, it
Oh, it
is.
is. And I can't use my bones to hit you up there anymore? They actually removed that. That was a killer nerf.
Yep.
So I was just wondering.
Guess he has not.
I didn't recognize Ender Pippy until they said they're from the Discord, but yeah, I remember them. I believe they're, what? It was Ender Flowey?
Mm-hmm.
Why is this person using Golden Pan? Are they trying to attrition me? Or are they just not gonna do anything? I notice a lot of people have that same kind of look as Plum. Is that just a really common appearance?
I guess. Not too sure. Wow, that was really nice. Good job.
Alright, let's just keep this going. Just kind of doing attrition, as I can't actually beat a pan user who's not trying to win.
Mm.
Like, I can't chase them down. They have sustain. Like, it's up to you, Under Pippy. Are we gonna need this in a draw or a win for me? This is completely your choice, not mine.
Oh, awesome. Bug still isn't fixed.
I mean, at least I didn't get stuck in the trees.
Yeah. Ow. Ow. Ow part 3. Ow part 4. Alright.
Okay, Ender. Just the two of us. I have no chance of beating you because you have determination on your first life. With that in mind, how do you decide this game will go? Oh, I thought I killed him. No, they just walked behind me. Oh my gosh, stop running! Ah. There, now use your second life, and now just run over and we'll draw. Okay? What? Why are you walking up to me? You know you can't win. I have 100 stamina. Oh yeah, you're just gonna make me lose 100 stamina in 20 seconds. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see how that goes.
Like that is people like that know they're able to win, but they're just like wrong people. There are a lot of people like that. Use determination plus golden pan, and they just try their hardest to just win.
There, see?
There you go.
Draw. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get my vengeance really quick before I end the video.
I
I'm
think
just,
this guy's DS camping.
I don't care what he's doing. I'm just gonna kill him. He's playing TS. That's really all I need to see is that he's playing TS, and then I'll kill him. Where did he?
I think he's outside of the map. Yeah, I'm 90% sure he's outside of the map.
No, he was in the pillar. I just shot him in it. Yeah, you can keep using your bones, but it's not going to do much for you because you're playing TS.
Alright, there we go.
Alright, I hope you all enjoyed this video where I talk with someone else, get a bit of variety. But yeah, I'm not sure when my next video will be made. Possibly when the next update comes out because I like variety in my gameplay. But I'll see you all next time.